Hello there, and welcome to the Sleepy Science Channel. Tonight we're slipping into one of nature's most hypnotic performances. Waterfalls. Picture it. You're standing near a waterfall, and the air itself feels alive. Mist clings to your skin like a secret it doesn't want to share. The sound isn't noise, it's a steady, endless rhythm, like the planet breathing. Above you, below you, everywhere around you, water is moving with purpose carved out over ages you can't quite imagine. Some waterfalls are shy. They slip gently over moss-covered rocks, barely raising their voice. Others are dramatic, crashing down in roaring sheets that make the ground vibrate under your feet, as if the earth is reminding you who's really in charge. Same water, same gravity, completely different personalities. Before you get too comfortable, take a second to like and subscribe if this kind of quiet exploration is your thing. And if you feel like it, drop a comment about where you're listening from. Now dim the lights, maybe let a fan hum softly in the background, and let's drift together into a world where gravity does all the talking. And here's the funny part. Every waterfall starts with something ridiculously small. One raindrop, just one. It falls out of the sky, lands on a mountain or forest floor, and suddenly it's on a lifelong mission. It meets other drops, forms a trickle, then a stream, then something that refuses to stop moving downhill. Each drop answers gravity's quiet but firm request to keep going. Along the way, it bumps into rocks, ledges, and cliffs, nature's version of plot twists. When the land suddenly gives up and drops away, the water doesn't hesitate. That leap, that's a waterfall being born. Some of the water you're watching fell as rain yesterday. Other drops have been recycling themselves through oceans, clouds, glaciers, and storms for thousands of years. Old water, new water, all of it pouring together, shoulder to shoulder over the edge. Millions of individual journeys blending into one unstoppable moment. Humans have been drawn to this sound forever. There's something about falling water that tells your brain it's safe to relax. It's loud enough to drown out worries, steady enough to feel predictable. Scientists call it soothing frequencies. Your ancestors probably just called it peace. Sit with a waterfall long enough and your thoughts start to loosen their grip. You don't have to solve anything. The water isn't asking questions. It just falls, rises as mist, and sings the same song it's been singing since before anyone cared about time. That's why so many cultures saw waterfalls as sacred, places of healing, spots where you could remember that the world runs on rhythms much older than stress, deadlines, or unfinished to-do lists. The water keeps moving, always finding its way home to the sea, and for a moment, you get to rest along the path. When a river encounters a cliff, it's like nature's version of a surprise party, where the unsuspecting water is plummeted headfirst into an exhilarating plunge. This dramatic scene happens because softer rock wears away faster than its stubborn, hardier counterparts. Thus, waterfalls are born. Some cascade down ancient volcanic rock, while others tumble from steep, glacier-carved valleys. Each waterfall evolves uniquely, crafted by the whims of nature and time. These splendid waterfalls exhibit a mix of permanence and change. Though many have stood for eons, they're also constantly reshaping themselves like an artist tweaking a masterpiece. As the water crashes down with relentless force, it carves out plunge pools below, gradually undercutting the tougher rock above. This means that these cascading wonders aren't simply static backdrops. They're on the move, inching toward their river's origin and leaving dramatic gorges in their wake. Take Niagara Falls, for instance. Over the past few millennia, it's jetted upstream, shifting several miles from where it initially sprang to life after the last ice age. If you give it another 20,000 years, who knows? It might just scoot back even more toward Lake Erie, perhaps disappearing entirely. Every waterfall marks a unique journey along the landscape, forever changing the earth with its mighty flow, turning mere rock into breathtaking vistas. Let's not forget the legends of the waterfalls either. Perched in Venezuela's Tepe Mountains lies the magnificent Angel Falls, the tallest uninterrupted waterfall in the world at nearly a kilometer high. The water drops 979 meters, dancing through the air before spilling into the abyss below. At times, Gusts of wind send the water sideways, transforming the cascade into misty clouds that float away, leaving you questioning where the water vanished. Before it was flown over in 1933 by the adventurous Jimmy Angel, the indigenous Pemon people knew this mighty waterfall as Kapakupai Meu, or Waterfall of the Deepest Place. Although the falls now carry Angel's name, many locals still prefer the original term, paying respect to the cultural history that recognizes this natural wonder. Standing at its foot, one can almost feel the ancient magic of the place, the mist kissing your face and the roar of nature echoing in your ears. As magnificent as they are, waterfalls create their own little climates, cooling and moistening the surrounding environment. Take a stroll toward one, and it's as if you've entered an enchanted world where the air feels fresher and cooler. Lush greenery bursts forth, with moss carpeting every surface, and ferns unfurling as if they're greeting the falling water. Bright, delicate flowers bloom in living color, thriving within this sanctuary made possible by nature's continuous cycle of water. This refreshing microclimate doesn't end at the waterfall's edge. The evaporation cooling effect pairs nicely with dense vegetation and protective gorge walls, keeping temperatures lower than even a short distance away. In this hidden oasis, life flourishes amidst the spray, showcasing nature's ability to nurture ecosystems, all thanks to the marvelous power of waterfalls. Every visit reminds us of water's incredible capacity to shape not just landscapes, but life itself. In tropical paradises, waterfalls are the ultimate chill-out zones, offering a blissful break from the sweltering heat. As you step into their refreshing microclimates, you're not just cooling off, you're slipping into an entirely different realm. The moment you walk beneath that cascading water, it's like standing in Mother Nature's own air conditioning, complete with a delightful humidity embrace. The sound of rushing water creates a cozy cacophony, wrapping you up like a fuzzy blanket despite being outdoors. But hold on, there's magic in the air. Just when you think it can't get any better, the sunlight hits the mist and transforms it into a dazzling display of colors. Rainbows appear, twinkling like celestial confetti, showing off shades so vibrant you wouldn't believe they weren't plucked from an artist's palette. Glorious arcs hover in the air, seemingly within reach. These are not just ordinary rainbows. They are living art. Sometimes, you might even stumble upon multiple rainbows stacked like birthday candles, each vying for your attention. Indigenous cultures have long revered these breathtaking spectacles as sacred. To them, these rainbows are spiritual bridges, weaving connections between the earthly and divine. Hawaiian lore tells tales of waterfalls being the intersection of worlds, with rainbows acting as signposts to the sacred. So when you spot a shimmering arc appearing among the splashes, you're not just witnessing natural beauty. You're participating in a cosmic conversation, and let's be honest, standing there feeling all spiritual and enlightened is pretty cool. Now here's the thing about these mesmerizing rainbows. They're elusive little tricksters. They're not solid. They're simply an optical illusion, a fleeting moment crafted by light reacting with droplets. Each observer gets a personal show, as each sees a rainbow tailored just for them. So the next time you catch a waterfall rainbow, know it's a temporary gift, a spectacular, unrepeatable moment suspended in time, just for your eyes to enjoy. Some waterfalls are timeless wonders, flowing with unwavering strength year-round thanks to eternal springs and glaciers. These steady streams are like old friends, always there when you need a refreshing dip or a moment of serenity. Animals and plants alike have set up camp in the vicinity, basking in the reliable supply of water. And let's not forget the humans who have lovingly constructed their cozy homes near these dependable falls, appreciating their role as refreshing water reservoirs in arid landscapes. On the flip side, some waterfalls love to play hide and seek, only revealing themselves after a good downpour. These ephemeral cascades are the diva of the waterfall world, dazzling you for just a few days before disappearing, leaving you longing for their next dramatic appearance. Yet even amidst this transience, the allure of witnessing such a fleeting beauty draws people in, reminding everyone of nature's wild, unpredictable nature. Visiting waterfalls throughout the changing seasons can be a heartwarming experience. While everything else in life feels like a never-ending carousel of transformation, these tumbling beauties stand resolute, flowing as they did a century ago, and surely they will continue to flow 100 years hence. These natural marvels anchor us in time, serving as bridges connecting the past and future in an endless flow of awe-inspiring water. In a world of change, they are a gentle reminder that some things remain constant and ever beautiful amidst the chaos. Nature has an eye for the dramatic, especially when it comes to waterfalls that only make an appearance after significant rainfall. These ephemeral wonders burst forth as rivers overflow, creating new paths down usually arid cliff faces. A typically dry landscape can transform in the blink of an eye, revealing a breathtaking display of cascading water that lasts for mere hours or days. The sheer audacity of these sudden falls leaves you reeling, a testament to nature's whimsical spirit. In the heart of Australia, when rare rains grace the parched red ground, incredible waterfalls erupt, rivaling the splendor of Uluru itself. Picture the giant monolith adorned with glistening cascades that cascade down its sides like ribbons dancing in the wind. Such a sight is so uncommon that it draws adventurers and amateurs alike, hoping to catch a glimpse of the stark beauty that effortlessly disappears as quickly as it arrives. Watching nature break her silence is nothing short of enchanting. Just a hop away in California's Yosemite Valley, the ephemeral waterfalls weave another captivating tale during the spring thaw. Those white ribbons trickle down granite cliffs, their delicate beauty reminiscent of wispy clouds against a blue sky. But just like that fleeting moment during a perfect movie scene, summer's hot embrace arrives, and these waterfalls vanish, absorbed by the granite they adorn. The contrast between the parched summer and the gushing spring serves as a cheeky reminder of water's dramatic influence on any landscape. Winter adds its own touch of magic to the waterfalls as they freeze over, creating magnificent ice sculptures that twinkle under sunlight. As temperatures tumble, flowing water slows to a crawl before solidifying. Icicles sprout like nature's own glass fingers, crafting stunning formations that dazzle the eye. Some frozen waterfalls become massive ice towers suitable for daring ice climbers, while others remain delicate, thin sheets reflecting light like intricate stained glass. It's like stepping into a winter wonderland fashioned from water's enchanting whimsy. In Norway, Iceland, and Canada, visitors flock to these icy marvels, eager to witness nature's seasonal transformation. Here, the air is crisp, and the ice formations stand proudly as temporary art pieces. Each frozen waterfall boasts unique patterns based on the whims of temperature and wind at the time of freezing. The thrill of seeing a massive column of ice, sculpted by the elements, brings a sense of wonder that lingers in the soul long after the ice melts away. As spring frolics back in, the ice sculptures begin to crack, slowly surrendering to the warming sun. It's a stunning farewell performance as chunks of ice tumble and reveal the flowing water beneath, once again released from its frozen bonds. This cycle of freezing and thawing is like nature's ballet, an ongoing performance that has enchanted audiences for centuries. Every season brings new life and dynamism to the landscape, just when it seems the show has ended. And let's not forget about plunge pools, those deep, swirling basins carved over time by the relentless dance of falling water. As waterfalls crash down, their energy dissipates at the basin's base, creating surprisingly deep pools, often hidden from view. Some plunge pools invite you in for a refreshing swim, while others lie deceptively deep with swirling currents disguising their hidden dangers. It's a swirling world of unpredictability, reminding thrill seekers that nature often holds the cards, just waiting for the right moment to play. In the heart of tropical regions, plunge pools take on a charming persona, transforming into nature's own swimming holes. Generations have flocked to these cool retreats, making them a beloved oasis against the relentless heat. The magic of these pools lies in their unique ecology. With their waters constantly churning, they become perfectly oxygenated havens for certain fish species, and life thrives amidst the cool depths, providing shelter from predators and sudden cold snaps. Aquatic plants flourish at the edges where the current starts to slow down, creating a picturesque blend of colors and life. Come nighttime, The magic continues as the plunge pool transforms into a watering spot for various wildlife. Animals, with their intuitive sense for fresh water, find solace in the constantly renewed supply cascading from the magnificent falls above. Each pool becomes a buzzing ecosystem, rhythmically interacting with life around it and proving that it's both a consequence of nature's forces and a habitat teeming with existence. Waterfalls have captivated the imaginations of artists, musicians, and poets, leaving an indelible mark on human creativity across time. There's something about the powerful rush of water paired with its exquisite beauty that beckons those with a creative spark. This combination evokes profound reflections on change and the cyclical nature of life, inspiring artists from ancient China where waterfalls symbolize perseverance to Japanese woodblock printers celebrating cascading beauty through all seasons. Western artists of the Romantic era flocked to these magnificent natural wonders, depicting them as symbols of nature's raw power. Photography, too, has an enduring love affair with waterfalls, with photographers striving to capture their dizzying motion. Long exposure shots silky drape cascading water, while quick captures freeze animated droplets mid-air. Each click and stroke echoes an appreciation for what waterfalls evoke in the human spirit. From chaos to calm, composers have translated the essence of waterfalls into their music, deriving a panoply of emotion from their sounds. The clamor of rush and splash conjures rhythms and melodies that echo life's unpredictable journey. From Debussy's delicate piano pieces to modern tracks layered with ambient waterfall sounds, the cascading water continues to inspire creativity. Poets, too, have spun countless verses around these torrents, utilizing them as metaphors that reflect time and the fluidity of life itself. Speaking of grandeur, let's dive into some waterfall trivia. The world's widest waterfall sprawls across more than 4 miles, while Angel Falls takes the title of tallest. But wait, Victoria Falls, bridging Zambia and Zimbabwe, is often crowned the largest if you consider both width and height. Yet, sheer width brings us to the stunning Kona Farfang Falls in Laos, spanning an astonishing 10.8 kilometers. During peak flow, this cascade transforms the Mekong River into a magnificent veil of falling water, an awe-inspiring spectacle both humbling and exhilarating. Standing before such monumental force is an experience like no other. The roar of water reverberates, the mist rises visibly in the distance, and one cannot help but be swept up in its thundering presence. During the rainy season, the sheer volume of water creates conditions so strong that navigation on this river often faces obstacles. Local fishing communities have developed a profound connection with these powerful falls, learning to read the water's moods and cycles through generations. To witness for miles of cascading water is to grasp the true enormity of rivers, an uninterrupted flow feeding into the sea. This endless waterfall embodies not only the Earth's life-giving liquid, but also serves as a testament to nature's unmatched strength. No matter how advanced our engineering prowess may become, we are infinitely humbled by the majestic waterworks of the world, reminding us of nature's reign over all. Victoria Falls unleashes a breathtaking display of nature, surrounded by a cloud of mist that can be seen from miles around. The locals aptly named it Mosi Oatunia, or the smoke that thunders. When the Zambezi River floods in March and April, the roar of cascading water can be heard long before it comes into view. As you inch closer, the water tumbles over, sending clouds of mist soaring into the sky, while rainbows appear like magic against the rainforest backdrop, creating a stunning spectacle. Standing at the edge of the falls during peak season is nothing short of a wild adventure. The water, pouring out at the mind-boggling rate of over 1 million liters per second, transforms the area into its own vibrant weather ecosystem. You'll likely find yourself drenched as the mist rains down upon all fortunate enough to witness this natural wonder. It paints a lush landscape, the rainforest thriving where dry savanna would normally reign, all thanks to the unrelenting moisture from the falls. The first European to lay eyes on this majestic sight was David Livingstone in 1855, who stood awestruck by its splendor. However, the local tribes had known about its grandeur for generations and revered its power long before his arrival. Today, globetrotters flock to Mosi Oatunia, seeking the exhilaration of feeling the thunder, standing amid the mist, and being humbled by the sheer force of water gushing forth from the earth like a roaring champion. But why stop there? Nature has more tricks up its sleeve. There are waterfalls that delight in taking a dramatic plunge straight into the ocean, where fresh water meets salty waves in a spectacular display. Coastal waterfalls are not just a rare find. They offer a front-row seat to observe the spectacular mingling of two different worlds. Take Midway Falls in California, where a delightful creek cascades 80 feet onto the sandy beach of Julia Pfeiffer Burns State Park, an astonishing sight as fresh water touches the surf practically at your feet. In Scotland, majestic cascades plane down into sea locks, blending fresh streams into tidal waters, creating enchanting vistas where land meets sea. These unique ecosystems invite a multitude of life, where brackish waters combine to provide a perfect habitat for marine species. Birds of all sorts nest within the cliffs, joining the party as nutrients from the land are swept into the ocean, nature's very own buffet. Let's not forget the colossal impact ancient waterfalls had on the landscape we traverse today. While the falls we enjoy now are relatively young in geological terms, ancient waterfalls shaped the very terrain we stand on. After the last ice age, colossal glacial lakes trapped behind ice dams finally burst forth, unleashing floods that created massive gorges in the blink of an eye. The Scablands in Washington state are a testament to these once mighty waterfalls that carved their mark in a matter of days, leaving behind a dramatic legacy. So, whether you're basking in the mist of Victoria Falls or marveling at the coastal cascades, it's clear that waterfalls are not just about the drop. They embody the essence of nature's cycle. Waterfalls rejoins the sea, evaporates into clouds, and the dance continues. Every visit to these mesmerizing places is a chance to appreciate the power, beauty, and humor that nature has to offer, and trust me, it's a show you don't want to miss. Once towering over the landscape like a giant in a pool of water, Dry Falls was once the uncontested heavyweight of waterfalls, dwarfing even Niagara Falls. Spanning more than 3 miles wide and reaching heights of 400 feet. Imagine the incredible torrents cascading over its edge during the glacial floods. Although now it stands dry and serene, this ancient marvel is a testament to the raw power of nature and the dramatic ways it reshapes our world. It's a reminder that nothing is permanent. The mountains erode, valleys shift, and rivers meander as if performing an ongoing cosmic dance. Jetting into the present, today's landscapes are remnants of the Earth's dynamic past. The gentle valleys we frolic in were once deep canyons, and gorges that now cradle sweet streams were once vast chasms carved by torrents of water. Waterfalls are nature's artists, sculpting bedrock into breathtaking terrain. Who knew the key to attracting adventure seekers, photographers, and explorers could be a thrilling plummet of water? When we peer over the edge of today's waterfall, we're not just spectators. We're voyeurs of an ancient process still unfolding. Found near every majestic waterfall is an exhilarating phenomenon that makes our hearts race and spirits soar. Negative ions. Picture it: a waterfall crashing down onto rocks releases tiny molecules into the air, resulting in negatively charged particles that can enhance mood and well-being. Standing in the misty mist of a waterfall, one can't help feeling invigorated, almost as if the burden of daily life has been washed away. It's no surprise that these natural wonders leave us feeling lively and renewed, much like the energy boost we get from ocean waves or the dramatic crack of a thunderstorm. In contrast to the great outdoors, our indoor lives are often stifled by the oppressive weight of positive ions, particularly around our tech gadgets. Every email ping and video conference may add to a growing sense of fatigue and stress. Enter the majestic waterfall, a refreshing antidote that rebalances us with negative ions, making our surroundings feel more serene. Whether or not science fully explains the healing properties of waterfalls, there's no denying that they provide us with a magical refuge from life's chaos. For centuries, people across cultures have sought restoration at the feet of these splashing giants. Waterfalls invite us to clear our minds and reconnect with an ancient sense of peace. They are like natural therapists, giving their all without asking for anything but our undivided attention. This spiritual bond is why we find ourselves trailing off on adventures in search of their beauty and wisdom. In many parts of the world, waterfalls are steeped in sacred significance, especially for indigenous peoples who have revered them well before modern tourism. In Hawaii, for example, waterfalls are said to be homes to Emo, powerful water spirits whose guardianship calls for deep respect. New Zealand's My Tribe holds specific waterfalls as tapu, sites where the physical world converges with the spiritual. Connecting with these waterfalls means honoring traditions hundreds of generations old. Whether in Australia or North America, similar reverence pulses through countless narrative threads linking powerful waterfalls to creation stories, rituals, and profound spirituality. All this reverence isn't mere superstition. It's a profound understanding of the land. Some locations resonate with a sacred power that elevates them above mere geography. Waterfalls are the canvas on which the natural world paints its most dramatic masterpieces, effortlessly inspiring admiration, reflection, and a sense of reverence that seems to speak directly to our souls. Each cascading drop whispers tales of beauty and the life-giving essence that sustains us all. To truly honor the bond indigenous peoples have with their natural surroundings, one must appreciate that reverence for nature isn't merely a modern fad, it's an ancient wisdom that captivates and deserves preservation. Think about it. Waterfalls have distinct personalities tied to their shapes, heights, and volumes. No two waterfalls sing the same tune. A slender cascade might serenade softly, while a thunderous wall of water brings an earth-shaking harmony. The sounds of waterfalls create a symphony of nature. Picture a gentle waterfall trickling over moss-covered stones, whispering secrets as it tumbles. In contrast, a colossal cataract unleashes a deafening roar that can drown out all conversation. Talk about a conversation killer. The acoustics of a waterfall also depend on its surrounding landscape. Some echo like a giant amphitheater's applause, while others bask in openness, their sounds dancing freely into the air. Nature lovers and sound recordists cherish these unique sonic signatures. Some are on the hunt for waterfalls that offer auditory gems. Take Japanese gardens, for instance. They often feature artfully designed waterfalls that magnify the tranquil sounds of flowing water. This illustrates a delightful truth. The music of water has just as much value as the eye-candy visuals that accompany it. Listening closely reveals a world where liquid, rock, air, and space collaborate to create extraordinary acoustics. Waterfalls are like the plot twists of nature. Some endure for millennia while others vanish before you can say, splash. The lifespan of a waterfall depends on various factors. It's like a soap opera for rocks. Some resilient falls weather the storm thanks to hard-cap rocks, while others, born from natural catastrophes like earthquakes, may only have centuries to strut their stuff before erosion takes its toll. Human interference has quite the impact on these aquatic wonders. Dams have snuffed out countless waterfalls, hiding them away beneath reservoirs or rerouting their lifeblood. Urban smog and agricultural needs can transform glorious falls into timid dribbles or mere memory. And let's not forget climate change. Glacial-fed waterfalls are at risk, reducing their grandeur a century-long flow at a time. Yet, in the face of decline, new waterfalls still emerge, proving that nature never really goes out of style. The Earth's dynamic processes ensure that waterfalls will continue to be born. Earthquakes reshuffle landscapes overnight, while volcanic eruptions sculpt fresh terrains begging for waterfalls. Even retreating glaciers unveil new heights for rivers to leap from, on an endless quest for drops. Though some individual waterfalls may meet their end, the essence of waterfalls remains timeless and eternal. Sometimes nature even bends the rules of physics. In rare cases, strong winds can turn a waterfall into a rebellious spectacle, causing the water to flow upward in a temporary defiance of gravity. This intriguing phenomenon, often seen at Waha Falls in New Zealand, sees water swirling back into the heavens. As winds whip through the valley, they might even whisk away the entire cascade, leaving the cliff in silent glory. Now freed from waterfalls, a fitting spectacle that proves nature never stops captivating us. In Norway and Scotland, the waterfalls are not just falling, they're having the time of their life, Imagine water defying gravity, climbing upward in a dramatic spray that mimics geysers. This quirky dance of nature is a beautiful reminder that sometimes Mother Nature likes to play by her own rules. Gravity may tug the water down, but the wind takes on the role of the cheeky cheerleader, pushing it back up. For those fortunate enough to witness this spectacle, it's a delightful reminder that the world is full of surprises, even where we think we know it all. Waterfalls have captured the hearts of humans for over 3,000 years. Ancient texts, like thrilling adventure novels of their time, reveal the fascination with these natural wonders. From Chinese writings during the Shang dynasty, where the majestic yellow river's cascades were glorified, to ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics illustrating the furious Nile cataracts, these glorious waterfalls couldn't be ignored. Greek and Roman scholars chimed in too, like Pliny the Elder, who waxed lyrical about European falls in his natural history. History books sing with these watery wonders. Even before the advent of writing, waterfalls were likely the talk of the town or, well, the cave. While cave paintings may have missed the memo about waterfalls, early humans undoubtedly formed connections with these stunning streams, some revered, others feared. Picture early travelers stumbling upon a majestic waterfall, thinking, wow, that's a spirit or a landmark right there. It's incredible how, even in the Stone Age, these cascades gathered attention and shaped human interactions. Throughout the ages, waterfalls have continuously drawn pilgrims seeking to find a sense of wonder or connection. In Japan, there's an ancient practice where devotees stand beneath the relentless pound of cold water, bracing themselves against the elements in a ritual called Tekijio. It's not for the faint-hearted. This submersion is more than a physical challenge. It's a profound opportunity for self-reflection and mental cleansing, a chance to tap into a deeper connection with nature. To other pilgrims worldwide, waterfalls offer not only beauty but also a divine experience. Havasupai Falls in the Grand Canyon holds deep spiritual significance for the Havasupai people, making entry a sacred affair. Travelers huddle around Jog Falls in India to perform rituals or seek blessings during the monsoon. Now that's a waterfall party. Over in Ethiopia, Blue Nile Falls isn't just eye candy. It's draped in religious reverence and national pride, inviting visitors to bask in its breathtaking beauty. The spaces behind waterfalls are mysterious realms, sparking endless legends of treasures or spirits. Imagine stepping behind a cascading curtain of water. It's a magical limbo, neither fully inside nor outside, where you can dry off while being drenched in wonder. It's a place where adventure awaits, and the possibilities buzz in the air like bees around a pretty flower. No wonder waterfalls have intrigued us for millennia. They transport us to a world where time seems to stand still, providing a perfect escape from life's worries. Legends swirl around breathtaking waterfalls, rich tales from diverse cultures. In Irish folklore, hidden pots of gold lie behind cascades, securely guarded by whimsical creatures. Meanwhile, African mythos introduces us to spirits lurking in misty realms where water kisses rocky cliffs. Norse mythology perceives these mystical waters as portals to other dimensions, blurring the lines between our world and others. Native Americans regard waterfalls as sacred spaces, gateways for shamans to receive visions, underscoring their spiritual significance across cultures. These enchanting stories resonate because waterfalls truly possess an otherworldly charm. Stand before one, and you'll find the surroundings enveloped in an extraordinary atmosphere. The sound of rushing water fills the air, while light refracts through cascading droplets. The swirls of mist create a distinct sensory experience, drawing in visitors. Those who venture behind the falls walk into a realm of magic, feeling suspended between reality and the magnificent roar of water just inches away. The world beyond remains tantalizingly visible but blissfully unreachable, igniting imaginations and awe. Consider Angel Falls, a majestic giant of the waterfall world. This stunning cascade boasts numerous records, but it wears the crown as the highest single plunge waterfall globally, plummeting an astonishing 87 meters. Picture a torrent of water cascading for nearly a whole kilometer through mid-air before landing, breaking into a fine mist. For scale, The Empire State Building is just 443 meters tall, and Angel Falls dwarfs that by nearly double. Standing at its edge, it feels like watching an endless stream of water tumble down 20 seconds of pure gravity defying magic. Witnessing Angel Falls is no simple feat. It lurks deep within the heart of the Venezuelan wilderness, demanding a flight and a river journey to uncover its beauty. Travelers fortunate enough to embark on this venture describe it as surreal, like peering into an alternate universe where waterfalls defy all logic. It stands testament to the extraordinary acts of nature when geography, geology, and hydrology brilliantly sync up, creating a stunning aquatic display that persistently captures the imagination. In contrast, Yosemite Falls dazzles with its seasonal transformations. From a thundering roar in the spring fueled by melted snow from the highlands, it showcases one of North America's most powerful cascades. When fully unleashed, the three-tiered falls command respect as they pour an overwhelming amount of water, a staggering volume that can even conjure its own weather system. However, this awe-inspiring torrent isn't permanent. By late summer, the mighty falls can dwindle to a mere trickle, leaving only dramatic rocky facades behind. The dry season brings a stark change as the vibrant waters fade, with Yosemite Falls sometimes receding to silence by October. The cycles of nature play out rhythmically here, painting a picture of adaptability. As plants in the spray zone enter dormancy and animals adjust their paths to track down lingering water sources. This powerful seasonal ballet of water is a reminder of nature's resilience and its unique way of orchestrating harmony in life. Through the lens of these magnificent waterfalls, ancient tales and modern wonder intertwine seamlessly into a lively tapestry of experiences. From the enchanting mythos that wraps around them to the magnificent transformations that dance with the seasons, waterfalls evoke both reverence and joy. Whether exploring hidden realms behind them or trekking through natural wonders, each visit crafts unforgettable memories, leaving enthusiasts yearning for more. As autumn rains and winter snows blanket the landscape, waterfalls awaken from their summertime slumber. They start as mere trickles, gradually gaining momentum until they eventually burst forth in a spectacular show of nature's fury come spring. Residents and regular visitors to Yosemite have an instinctive understanding of this seasonal rhythm. They wholeheartedly embrace the bountiful beauty of spring, while accepting the quieter, drier days of summer, with each season reminding them of nature's eternal cycle of abundance and scarcity. But wait, not all waterfalls are out in the open, basking in the sunlight. Some are slyly hidden deep underground, in caves carved out by ancient rivers. These secret waterfalls can only be heard, like whispers from the earth, until you bring a light to the party. Some of these underground marvels are petite, just a few feet tall, while others, like Ruby Falls in Tennessee, plunge an impressive 145 feet into vast subterranean chambers. After winding through dark tunnels, visitors are treated to spectacular sights as beams of light illuminate the falling water and exquisite limestone formations. In New Zealand, the Waitomo Caves provide an enchanting experience with their hidden waterfalls flowing through caverns sprinkled with glowworms that twinkle like stars in the night sky. These subterranean falls flow steadily all year round, nourished by aquifers and groundwater safe from surface fluctuations. Thanks to a constant temperature, these dark, damp realms nurture unique ecosystems, housing organisms that have adapted to life away from sunlight. Being in the presence of these underground cascades feels like stepping into another universe, where water's delicate sound reverberates in the gloom. Waterfalls also have an uncanny knack for producing hauntingly beautiful sounds. Ancient peoples recognized that, under the right conditions, waterfalls could create harmonious notes just like the world's best symphonies. The precise way water tumbles, hitting the rocks at certain angles, can evoke a melodious resonance, blending in perfect harmony. In parts of South America, indigenous groups even identified waterfalls where the sounds induced spiritual experiences, perfect for shamans seeking to connect with other realms. Celtic cultures in Europe didn't miss out on this symphonic opportunity either. They held certain waterfalls sacred. These spots were believed to be places where the veil between the earthly and spiritual worlds thinned, thanks to the enchanting acoustic properties. Jump into modern times, and researchers delving into architectural acoustics have verified that many sacred sites were chosen due to their stellar sound capabilities. Nature's own symphony isn't just noise. It's a multi-layered performance, echoing the feelings of our ancestors who knew sound could transcend the mere physical. Speaking of romantic sounds, Niagara Falls has been a go-to honeymoon destination since the early 1800s. The magic began when Napoleon's brother, Jerome Bonaparte, turned the falls into a wedding gift for his bride back in 1804. This inadvertently set the tone for a fashionable trend among newlyweds. With its breathtaking beauty, easy access via rail, and the burgeoning tourism scene, Niagara Falls quickly earned its status as the ultimate romantic escape. Who could resist such a natural spectacle on their special voyage into married life? By the mid-1800s, Niagara Falls became the go-to honeymoon hotspot, leaving lovebirds flocking to its misty embrace. With hotels popping up like daisies, newlyweds found the perfect blend of romance and adventure amid the roar of rushing water. While other destinations have joined the competition over the years, Niagara remains an iconic symbol of love's beginnings. It's no wonder that couples want their new chapter to start with such dramatic scenery. Choosing a waterfall for a honeymoon destination isn't just about picturesque views. Waterfalls symbolize the beauty of flow and movement, much like the beginning of a couple's journey together. They represent the merging of lives and the power of nature, echoing couples' hopes and dreams. As newlyweds stand before the cascading waters, they connect their love story with the timeless tale of water making its way to the sea, a celebration of endurance and renewal. Waterfalls are not just nature's artwork, they're also powerhouses of energy. Harnessing the gravitational pull of falling water has been a game changer for humanity throughout history. Those spectacular plunges have fueled grain mills and industries, and today's hydroelectric plants rely on this same principle to generate renewable energy without the fumes of fossil fuels. High-flying technology aside, the beauty of waterfalls keeps their utility in our lives both practical and pleasing. As we admire the majestic flow of water, it's fascinating to note how modern innovations have perfected the usage of these natural wonders. Whether through colossal projects like China's Three Gorges Dam or small-scale micro-hydro installations, waterfalls are generating electricity while minimizing environmental impacts. Their energy can power entire remote communities, proving that waterfalls can sustain human life in practical yet beautiful ways. Waterfalls also serve as nature's white noise machines, creating tranquil spaces that block out the chaos of everyday life. The soothing sounds of flowing water drown out distant traffic and chatter, creating a peaceful sanctuary. This auditory oasis is what makes waterfall sounds popular for sleep aids or focus tools. Unlike your favorite music that demands attention, the gentle rush of water simply lulls your mind into a serene state, allowing you to relax, meditate, or power through that work project in peace. On top of all this, waterfalls aren't just pretty scenes. They're constant sculptors of landscapes. As water flows over rocky edges, it tirelessly shapes the environment, carving out gorges and moving sediments. Over decades, waterfalls can even change course or disappear if their water source runs dry. Vegetation in the spray zone thrives thanks to the moisture, showcasing the ever-evolving dance between water and land. It's a reminder that nature is vibrant and consistently in flux. So, whether you're basking in the sheer beauty of a cascading waterfall or utilizing its energy to light your home, there's no denying their multifaceted charm. They're not just symbols of romance or serenity. They're lively forces that continue to shape our world. From honeymooners starting their love stories amid misty sprays to communities lighting their homes sustainably, waterfalls remain a testament to the magic of nature and love. Waterfalls are the ultimate shapeshifters in nature, constantly adapting to the whims of the seasons. Picture this: high water surge, sweeping away rocks and reshaping the plunge pool, while low waters play peekaboo, revealing hidden surfaces that are usually submerged. This ongoing dance of water means every visit to a waterfall is like unwrapping a surprise. It's never the same experience twice. Nature's got quite the makeover routine, and it's all part of the allure. If you've ever had the chance to wander behind a waterfall, you know it's pure enchantment. Imagine stepping through a shimmering curtain of water, where your personal bubble of dryness exists amid a cascade of wetness. Not every waterfall makes this possible, though. It requires the perfect combo of distance and water force. If you find yourself in this magical space, the world ahead becomes a dreamy distortion, sounds becoming a physical presence that vibrates in your chest, while misting air refreshes your senses like nature's own air conditioning. Famous spots like Bridal Veil Falls in New Zealand and Icelandic Treasures let you experience this surreal moment. As you stand there, caught between the water and the world beyond, time seems to stand still. You become part of a reality where the ordinary rules bend. The vibrant rainbows that dance in the mist don't just add color. They paint a spectacle that keeps your heart racing with wonder as you bask in the ephemeral embrace of nature's glory. Those misty microclimates formed by waterfalls are an oasis of life and a sneaky haven for rare plants. The dramatic humidity keeps species alive that might otherwise have been lost to drier landscapes. Tropical areas burst forth with orchids, ferns, and bromeliads, creating lush botanical explosions. It's like stumbling upon nature's hidden gems, where moisture-loving plants reign supreme, thriving in an environment as unique as it gets. Biodiversity explodes in these green retreats. Visitors meandering through typical forests often do a double take when greeted by the vibrant life surrounding the waterfall. Out of nowhere, lushness takes over. Emerald moss carpets the ground, while colorful flowers bloom with joy. The contrast between the ordinary woods and this secret paradise is like a fairy tale unfolding before your eyes, all thanks to the waterfall's carefree splashes of moisture. And let's not forget the giants of the past, the prehistoric waterfalls that made today's wonders seem like mere trickles. They were colossal forces of nature, dwarfing anything we marvel at today. These forgotten giants carved the landscapes we explore now, reminding us how dynamic and ever-changing our planet is. The legacy of those grand falls continues to shape our world into a breathtaking tapestry of vibrant life and endless surprises. Picture this. During our planet's turbulent closing act of the last ice age, massive glacial lakes formed, securely cradled by ice dams. These dams were like the ultimate party poopers when they couldn't hold back any longer. They exploded with a surge of water. Think of a water slide at its wildest only here. We're talking floods with volumes surpassing all the rivers on Earth combined. It happened fast, and the chaos carved out colossal waterfalls that would have wowed the bravest adventurers. Dry Falls in Washington State is the trophy of one of those ancient floods, stretching over 3 miles wide and towering at 400 feet high. When the raging waters cascaded over it, it may well have been the largest waterfall ever, with flow rates hitting mind-boggling numbers, hundreds of millions of gallons per second. Just imagine the thunderous roar echoing for miles, with mist creating a rain-soaked fog across the landscape. The sheer magnitude of these glacial floods reshaped vast regions in the blink of an eye, leaving a trail of confusion and wonder behind. Now, zoom in on what's happening in our backyards after a good rain. Baby waterfalls. These little beauties pop up when excess water finds its path down hillsides, tracing grooves and channels like they were born to do so. If you've ever spotted a tiny cascade forming after a storm, you know the magic. They may only last hours or days, but the charm is undeniable. A simple 6-inch drop over mossy rocks can create a mini paradise that sings the same soothing tune as the hefty giants of the waterfall world. Children, eyes sparkling with wonder, are often the first to stumble upon these little cascades. They remind us that natural phenomena can come in tiny packages, with every temporary fall practicing the same age-old dance as its bigger siblings like Angel Falls or Niagara. The rules of nature don't discriminate by size. It's gravity in action, and the physics remain unchanged whether you're observing drops of inches or kilometers. Lucky for us, waterfall trails and paths have opened the door to experiences for everyone. You can now safely access many of the globe's stunning waterfalls via well-maintained paths designed for all abilities. Talk about a win-win. From boardwalks to paved paths, these routes allow families, the young at heart, and even those with mobility challenges to soak in the sights and serenades of waterfalls without breaking a sweat. However, It's not all smooth sailing. Some argue that these conveniences spoil the wild essence of nature. And there's merit to that. After all, an easily accessible waterfall can feel worlds apart from a secluded gem reached with sweaty determination. Each experience offers its own flavor. The solitude of a remote waterfall can be meditative, while accessible ones provide joy and beauty to many more. So, what's the best solution? Balance. Some waterfalls should remain pristine, only for those ready to earn their views through hard work. Others can be designed with thoughtful facilities that keep the eco-impact in check but maximize access. This way, everyone from adventurers seeking a challenge to those looking for gentle beauty can enjoy the marvel of waterfalls in their own special way, creating memories that ripple across experiences like water flowing over rocks. Waterfalls are not just pretty places to snap pictures. They serve as nature's very own spokespeople for conservation. When folks journey to witness the majesty of a waterfall, they often leave with a newfound respect for the entire watershed that feeds it. The cascading waters are a crucial reminder that the beauty of the falls is connected to the health of the surrounding ecosystem. As patrons bask in the waterfall's splendor, they become champions for preserving not only the falls, but also everything that sustains it. Conservation enthusiasts have cleverly marketed waterfalls as the shining stars of larger landscapes. It's like having a celebrity in the natural world. By rallying support around these majestic flows, organizations highlight the entire ecosystem they represent, encompassing lush forests, meandering rivers, and the wildlife that calls these places home. Essentially, every waterfall is a charismatic ambassador, drawing attention and support to the often overlooked but equally vital elements of our environment that keep the ecosystem thriving. With this engaging approach, we can see how waterfalls have fostered the creation of protected areas around the globe. National and state parks, often showcasing these stunning natural features, ensure that millions of acres remain untouched. These parks invite visitors in droves, which not only generates vital economic benefits, but also legitimizes the need for long-term environmental conservation. Local communities, once on a path toward exploiting these resources, find sustainable income through tourism, showcasing how a waterfall can transform an area from potential decline into a hub of opportunity. Diving into the science of waterfalls, you'll find that the chemistry of their waters is unlike anything still. As water tumbles and crashes, it's infused with dissolved oxygen, reaching saturation levels that create a unique aquatic sanctuary. This energy-filled water churns up a fresh, clean smell that instantly rejuvenates anyone nearby. Plus, the spray works as a natural air purifier, soaking up dust and pollutants, giving us a refreshing atmosphere as we delight in the beauty of the waterfall. Of course, our ancestors believed in the magical healing powers of waterfall water, and while modern medicine doesn't back claims of cures, the effects of visiting a waterfall can still boost our well-being. The fresh, moist air and infusion of negative ions create an environment that alleviates stress. Whether it's the minerals in the water or simply the tranquil surroundings, there's a universal truth. People inevitably feel revitalized after soaking in the serenity of a waterfall. Waterfalls have also played a starring role in shaping early industries and settlements. Before the days of steam and electricity, falling water was a vital source of energy that catapulted communities into productivity. Mills sprang up alongside these energetic cascades, serving as engines to grind grain, saw wood, and perform other crucial industrial tasks. The very landscape we see today is a testament to how access to waterfall power influenced the placement and growth of towns. Prosperity often followed falling water. During the Industrial Revolution, waterfalls remained crucial as textile mills flocked to the banks of rivers like the Merrimack and Connecticut, hence shaping cities around these resources. Even as steam power and electricity came onto the scene, those waterfall-based settlements didn't just vanish into thin air. They grew and evolved. Today, remnants of old mill buildings stand proudly beside the falls, some restored as museums or shops, while local geography still nods to their old industries with names like Mill Falls and Cascade Mills. It's as if the echoes of history whisper tales of human ingenuity around the cascade. As you stroll through nature's enchanting corridors, You can't help but admire the ingenious channels and stone walls crafted by humans that cleverly redirect cascading water to power wheels. It's like a liquid highway, albeit a bit less glamorous. While the role of waterfalls has evolved over time, their impact on human geography is still clear. You can almost see the harmony between nature and human ingenuity at every turn. For photographers, waterfalls provide a magical challenge, a playground for exploring creativity. The trick lies in using different shutter speeds, which can totally transform the scene. A quick press on the button and voila! Fast shutter speeds freeze the wild chaos of droplets hurtling downwards. In this action-packed moment, textures and hidden patterns erupt into sharp focus, revealing an incredible story of a splashy water ballet performed just for the lens. In contrast, slowly shuttered photographs deliver a more dreamlike portrayal. The water blurs into soft, silky ribbons, creating an enchanting visual symphony that's less about precision and more about feeling. This iconic, velvety aesthetic has become the go-to image of waterfalls for many, often overshadowing their raw reality. It's uncanny how our minds can morph simple sights into exquisite art. If only the world were as easy to capture. Interestingly, some waterfalls remain seasoned wallflowers, nearly unknown to humankind. Tucked away deep in rainforests or high-perched mountains, these hidden gems flow serenely in isolation, untouched by the selfie brigade. Despite all our technology, these enchanted waters seem to resist the limelight. They possess no fancy names or trails that lead the lost adventurer to them, reminding us that not every wonder has to be on Instagram. These elusive waterfalls spark a comforting notion that the Earth, in its vast splendor, still holds quirky secrets. Sure, most undiscovered falls might be charming little trickles and seasonal wonders, but their beauty is no less profound. A 30-foot mystique flowing quietly in an unmarked Amazonian creek is as vital to its ecosystem as any grand cascade. They contribute to nature's serene symphony, a melody often drowned out by jarring civilization. Adding more depth to these water wonders are the legends and folklore intertwined with them. Nearly every culture has woven tales filled with magic and mythology around waterfalls. For the Japanese, they hide dragon gods, while the Chinese regard them as bounteous homes for immortals. Greeks talk about playful nymphs, and the Norse vision waterfalls as gateways between worlds. Seems like every ripple tells a story. Such narratives speak to themes of transformation and purification, portraying waterfalls as sacred portals, marking shifts from one realm to another. As water drips from river to mist, boundaries blend where the ordinary turns extraordinary. It's no wonder these locations have nurtured stories over centuries. They stand as symbols of where the mundane fades and the mystical takes over, a vivid reminder of nature's magic in our lives. Waterfalls are more than mere geological features. They're timeless characters in the grand saga of nature and human culture. While tourist brochures spin tales that may border on the whimsical, they reflect our ever-growing fascination with these magnificent natural wonders. Local legends spring up, some rooted in history and others concocted purely for the art of storytelling. Each tale, regardless of its origin, adds to the waterfall's aura, captivating our imagination and reminding us of their special significance in our landscapes. Think about this. The water that cascades down a waterfall is like a seasoned traveler, having journeyed thousands of miles. This water didn't just fall into existence. It rained or snowed upon some distant land, sank into the earth, mingled with groundwater, and journeyed through streams and rivers, ultimately reaching its dramatic finale at a waterfall. Each drop signifies a moment in an epic adventure, a fleeting glimpse of water's endless odyssey through the landscape. Take, for instance, Iguazu Falls, straddling the border of Argentina and Brazil. The water here is not just falling. It's a culmination of a grand journey that began high in the Brazilian hills. It has traveled almost 1,000 miles, siphoning off minerals and sediments from diverse tributaries along the way. Imagine all the tales locked within that water, representing entire ecosystems and countless stories from the land it traversed before cascading down the rocks. When you view a waterfall from this perspective, it transforms into a vital node in a vast ecological network. They are not standalone entities, but integral parts of their watersheds. Protecting waterfalls means guarding the magic that occurs upstream, since pollution or deforestation far away can have drastic effects. It serves as both a visual masterpiece and an early warning system, alerting us to the health of the areas surrounding them. Basically, love a waterfall? Love what's above it too. Waterfalls have been around longer than civilization itself, and they've witnessed the ebb and flow of human history for eons. Imagine the ancient hunters who once paused beside these cascades, or lovers stealing secret moments mid-rush, while shamans sought clarity in their mist. Each waterfall serves as a silent observer to human moments, soldiers resting, settlers debating location, capturing whispers of history against their eternal backdrop. Their enduring presence highlights our fleeting existence, offering comfort in a world grappling with rapid change. As you approach one of these magnificent falls, prepare for the tantalizing embrace of mist. Even before the spectacular view hits your eyes, you will feel the refreshing coolness in the air. That fine mist is not just water. It travels far and wide on a whim, creating rain-like conditions that can surprise you when the sun shines just right. At Victoria Falls, for example, the mist can stretch over a mile away, creating magical scenes with unexpected rainbows that dance in the sunlight. And those rainbows, they become a vibrant tapestry, catching the light and enchanting anyone close enough to behold. As the mist disperses, multiple rainbows emerge like art created by nature, dotting the landscape in a stunning display of bright colors. Each experience at a waterfall is unique, much like the stories we weave around them. Whether you're there to bask in the beauty or soak in the history, waterfalls remind us of the magic that lies in life's flow, echoing across time and touching our hearts. The mystical allure of mist. When it comes to photography, that delightful veil of vapor can play both the villain and the hero. Sure, it might smother the majesty of the falls or sabotage those pristine camera lenses. But let's be honest, who can resist the enchantment of soft, ethereal light? And just wait for those rainbows to pop up. For visitors, it's a refreshing splash of joy, especially when the sun cooks the day away. But beware, that lovely mist comes with its fair share of mischief. While it's lovely to feel the cool kiss of the natural spray on a hot summer day, it can turn your tech into sad, soggy messes. Phones, cameras, and even your extra shirt are not safe. Yet, for most adventurers, the chance to battle the dampness is a no-brainer. After all, the drippy experience is part of the thrill, a tickle of nature's true power, reminding everyone just how transformative water can be in a dry world. Speaking of transformations, let's talk about those rare first impressions of waterfalls. In some arid regions, these cascades are like mythical creatures, seldom appearing for years. But during an unpredictable downpour, bam! They pop up like cinematic magic. Imagine once barren cliffs suddenly adorned with dozens of shimmering waterfalls. Nature's limited-time wonderland thrills anyone lucky enough to be in the right place at the right time. Uluru in Australia knows this phenomenon well. This massive sandstone monolith usually shows its dry, grooved face, but rain can totally switch the narrative. Sheet after sheet of glorious water transforms its surface into a symphony of waterfalls. Photographers flock, eager to capture this fleeting showcase, sometimes waiting years for the perfect rainy day. And just as quickly as it arrived, the water plays hide and seek again, leaving only memories of its brief but breathtaking ballet. The sound of these falls? Oh, that's a whole experience in itself. A formidable roar can reach astonishing distances, especially when the night hushes everything else. Indigenous folks once navigated using this acoustical cue, following the captivating sound as it lured them to important spots. Even today, hikers find the rapids' melody enchanting, anticipating that rushing symphony long before the falls reveal themselves. Get close, and that thunderous roar can rattle your bones seriously. Hold onto your eardrums. But step back just a moment, and the sound transforms into a mellower rumble, a bass note echoing sweetly across the landscape. This sonic journey adds a uniquely poetic twist, creating a suspenseful buildup as you draw closer. And the moment you behold the source of the sound, priceless satisfaction. And don't forget the fabulous pools at the base of these glorious waterfalls. Think of them as nature's very own hot tubs, where soothing water plunges create the ultimate relaxation station. Those mighty cascades whip up invigorating currents that massage your worries away. Across the globe, cultures recognize the rejuvenating benefits, flocking to waterfalls to bathe, relax, and soak in nature's spa-like embrace. Now, who wouldn't want to dive into that bliss? In Japan, taking a dip beneath a waterfall is not just a hobby, it's a traditional health practice that's as refreshing as an ice cream cone on a hot day. But hold your horses. Not every waterfall is a safe swimming spot. It's crucial to scout out the dangers lurking below the surface, like fierce currents and slippery rocks. Proper planning is key. Grab some local tips on which falls have safe swimming areas and leave the risky ones to daredevils. When you find the right waterfall, the experience will blow your mind. Fresh, crisp water cascades down, straight from nature's tap, oxygenated and cool from its exhilarating journey. There's something about being surrounded by greenery and the majestic roar of falling water that a fancy spa just can't replicate. It's like dipping into a giant nature-made hot tub, invigorating yet utterly relaxing. Therapeutic in a way that will make your buddy's foot bath look like child's play. Now, if you fancy a little spotlight, some waterfalls even get their glam on at night. Picture this: vibrant lights illuminating the roaring water, turning it into a luminous display that could rival a Broadway show. Niagara Falls is the superstar of this spectacle, glowing in ever-changing colors that can be seen from miles away. Other waterfalls like the mesmerizing Iguazu are also lit up during peak tourist seasons, offering visitors a chance to stroll through a fairy tale. However, this looks a bit like a debate over pizza toppings. Some purists insist that these artificial lights rob waterfalls of their natural charm, like slapping a neon sign on a Picasso. Meanwhile, supporters argue that it brings life to the party, drawing nighttime visitors and boosting local economies. It's like the classic nature versus nurture debate. How do we balance preservation with accessibility? Under the spangled night sky, the illuminated waterfalls take on a different personality altogether. The vibrant colors create a dreamlike atmosphere as they dance across the water, making everything feel a tad more dramatic. If commercial lighting isn't your cup of tea, not to worry. You can still enjoy these natural wonders in daylight or bask in the beauty of moonlit serenity for a truly magical experience. Waterfalls aren't just pretty sights. They play a huge role in shaping our planet's biodiversity. Throughout history, these magnificent cascades have acted like gigantic barriers, causing animals to evolve differently on either side. Just picture fish doing the ultimate test of adaptation, climbing slippery rocks to bypass waterfalls, while birds find the perfect nesting spots drenched in spray. These fascinating evolutionary stories unfold right in the heart of nature's best-kept secrets. Different waterfalls are like individual laboratories showcasing the grand experiment of evolution. By studying life forms around these aquatic giants, scientists can uncover how environmental factors like water flow and temperature shape natural selection. Think of it as a long-lasting soap opera, where species develop unique traits over generations to tackle the peculiar challenges. Waterfalls present its evolution's very own soap opera, but with more splashes. Among these magnificent waterfalls, you've got your heavy hitters: Victoria Falls, Iguazu Falls, and Niagara Falls. Each claims the title of the most powerful based on different measures. Imagine this power: enough water cascading down each second to fill an Olympic swimming pool. Now that's an impressive stat you can dive into. With waterfalls being not just stunning but scientifically significant, it's clear that their beauty and power are just the tip of the iceberg, or should we say, the waterfall. Victoria Falls is quite the spectacle, spilling its incredible flow of over 500,000 cubic meters per minute. Just to put this into perspective, it's enough to fill an Olympic swimming pool every single second. When you stand near the falls, it feels like the water is not just falling but boldly launching into the air, as if it were defying gravity itself. The thundering roar is like nature's very own soundtrack, accompanied by mist that lazily drifts skyward, creating its own cloud. Talk about a power play. But wait, there's more. This magnificent display doesn't remain static throughout the year. During the dry season, the flow drops significantly, down to about a tenth of what it is during peak times. Instead of a roaring giant, the falls turn into a quieter yet still impressive sight. Tourists flock to witness the transformation, drawn by the mystery and majesty of this seasonal dance. The fluctuation is fascinating, revealing just how interconnected our environment is with climate patterns and rainfall. For geologists, waterfalls aren't merely pretty sights. They are clues left behind from Earth's history. The presence of a waterfall often points to different geological scenarios, like a hard rock layer resisting erosion or a fault line from past earthquakes. Each splash, each cascade tells a story. Ancient volcanoes that shaped landscapes, ice ages that carved valleys, and the constant work of Mother Nature slowly chipping away at the rock. Those curious about the past can gain insight simply by observing the waterfalls. Is there a line of dramatic falls along a river that can indicate an ancient shore once kissed by the sea? Or perhaps a series of drops shows a period of uplift that steepened the terrain and changed how water flowed through the land. If certain regions lack any evidence of waterfalls, that too tells a tale. It might suggest that the rock types are too uniform or that erosion has taken a very different path. These stories add depth to every waterfall visit, reminding us they didn't just pop up out of nowhere. Not only do waterfalls tell tales of geological wonders, but they also create unique ecosystems around them. The mist produced by powerful falls can transform the surrounding landscape, allowing tropical species to flourish in temperate zones or alpine plants to establish roots in lowlands. It's as if the waterfall has crafted its own humid oasis, supporting rich biodiversity that contrasts sharply with the drier areas beyond. Walking through these mist-kissed spaces feels like a journey into another world, where the greenery is lusher and the air brims with life. These mist-infused paradises often grow unique gardens that act like living study rooms for botanists and horticulturists. They show just how resourceful nature can be when moisture is abundant. Flowers thrive in the constant moisture, ferns grow to impressive sizes, and moss carpets the ground like nature's plush rug. When you stroll through such gardens, you're not just enjoying the beauty. You're witnessing a microcosm of possibilities that demonstrate just how resilient nature can be when given a little help from a magnificent waterfall. The close relationship between waterfalls and their gardens creates a symbiotic magic that enchants visitors. For anyone interested in plants and ecosystems, the immense power of waterfalls and their mist reveal the hidden stories of survival and adaptation. In these lush surroundings, one can appreciate not just the beauty of the waterfall itself, but the way it nurtures life around it, creating a harmonious blend of water, earth, and an abundance of color. It's a reminder that nature is full of surprises, and that beauty often grows where you least expect it. Waterfalls are not just nature's breathtaking displays. They also play a vital role in supporting life in their surroundings. These gushing beauties provide vital hydration to rivers, creating lush ecosystems that thrive in their wake. It's fascinating to think about how early explorers often took the liberty of slapping their names on majestic waterfalls, erasing the rich history and original names known to indigenous peoples. After all, who wouldn't want their own name attached to a dramatic drop of water? One of the more famous examples is Victoria Falls, a name gifted by David Livingstone in homage to Queen Victoria. But hold your horses. That iconic cascade had been known as Mosio-Atunia for centuries before the European explorers waltzed in and changed things up. Similarly, Angel Falls, named after an American aviator, completely overlooked the indigenous name Karapakupai-Meu. It's a classic case of history repeating itself, privileging the explorers while making indigenous knowledge vanish from maps like a puff of mist over a waterfall. Names hold significant power, influencing how we perceive a place, and a waterfall named after a person certainly carries different connotations than one that embodies its natural characteristics or spiritual importance. As we dive into the rich tapestry of history, it's clear that reassessing these naming conventions is part of acknowledging historical injustices. Embracing traditional names alongside colonial ones is a small, yet meaningful, step toward recognizing the deep-rooted connections indigenous communities have with their landscapes, connections that whisper stories of the past even today. But the fun doesn't stop at the cultural significance of waterfalls. They undergo dramatic transformations in winter. Imagine these waterfalls freezing solid, creating climbable columns of glistening ice. In certain regions with frigid winters, brave mountaineers challenge themselves to ascend these icy giants. Ice climbing, as it's known, requires proper gear and exceptional skill, as climbers wield ice axes and crampons to navigate the ever-changing frozen terrain. Climbing ice is an adventure like no other, constantly evolving beneath their boots, unlike any static rock face. With breathtaking ice formations found in chilly corners of the globe, such as the Canadian Rockies or Norwegian fjords, climbers can find multi-pitch ice climbs that rise to incredible heights. The luminous blue of the ice, especially when kissed by sunlight, adds an artistic twist to this already impressive feat. Yet, for every exhilarating moment spent conquering icy waterfalls, there's also a daunting risk, as the conditions can shift from stable to precarious in a heartbeat. Speaking of water, the chemistry of it flowing over a waterfall can be as diverse as the ecosystems it nourishes. Water is a remarkable solvent, absorbing minerals from local geology as it tumbles and glides. Depending on where it flows, the water can become rich in calcium carbonate or carry a slightly acidic touch, creating unique flavors and essential nutrients for surrounding wildlife. Some waterfall waters taste like a refreshing sip of nature, while others might pack a mineral punch that's more distinctive and potentially unsuitable for drinking. While it might be tempting to quench your thirst with that crystal-clear waterfall water, proceed with caution. Even in remote, pristine watersheds, the sparkly surface can be deceptive and may hide pesky parasites. So while that waterfall might look inviting, it's always best to keep your wits about you. Ultimately, whether you're savoring the history of a waterfall's name, scaling its icy face, or pondering its mineral content, these magnificent wonders continue to capture the imagination and vitalize ecosystems around them. Caution is a wise companion when venturing near waterfalls, especially if their water source is a mystery. But once you dip your fingers in, the chemistry behind those frosty splashes feels less like science and more like magic. Each waterfall carries a signature cocktail of minerals, courtesy of the rocks it spills over. Splashing about is not just a fun pastime. It's a first-hand lesson in nature's finest artistry and geology. The timeless allure of waterfalls for kids. History is littered with joyful squeals and sounds of laughter echoing off the rushing water. Children, like little water sprites, are drawn to the spray and the shimmering pools that beg for brave leaps and cannonballs. Their joy is infectious as they shout to hear themselves, only to be swallowed by the roar of the falls. It's a place where adventure reigns, and sensory delight is the name of the game. Those splashes and stories often find a seat at the family table through generations. When adults who grew up near those merry cascades have kids of their own, they can't resist revisiting the magical waters. With each visit, the waterfall morphs into a beloved character in a family saga, sharing tales of slip-ups, surprising summer floods, and misty mishaps. Somewhere in that spray and laughter, family history is built, and memories are etched like art on a canvas. This magical connection fosters a tribe of waterfall enthusiasts. As years glide by and landscapes shift, the waterfalls remain steadfast, flowing through time like the stories we tell. Visions of great-grandparents enjoying these watery wonders create a bridge that ties past to present. This continuity resonates deeply, reminding each new generation that their personal story is part of something much grander, nestled in the heart of nature. Waterfalls aren't just for the family scrapbook. They've become darlings of the artistic world too. Where would the cinematic romance or the thrilling adventure be without a dramatic waterfall in the backdrop? Photographers seem unable to turn their lenses away, hunting for that perfect light that dances off flowing water. Meanwhile, painters have brought these majestic falls to life through every imaginable style, capturing their cascading beauty in a multitude of hues and forms. It's fascinating how artists frame waterfalls as muses, inspiring a cascade of creative expressions. Often, The first encounter people have with waterfalls isn't in person, but through breathtaking photos and art. These artistic renditions create a yearning that transforms into a pilgrimage of sorts, leading us to experience the waterfalls in their untamed glory. Thus, the cycle continues, enriching our visual culture for generations. Then there are the rainbows, those whimsical arcs of color that grace the mist. Just like the rainbows in the sky, those appearing over waterfalls follow a lovely pattern. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Here, they seem more at arm's reach, twinkling with vividness, with details that skybound rainbows can only tease. When the sun meets the spray just right, multiple rainbows dance before our eyes, with that elusive second arc flaunting reverse colors. Their ephemeral nature makes them all the more enchanting. As you move, the rainbows can appear and vanish like fleeting dreams or mischievous sprites, darting out of reach just when you think you've found them. They tease us with their beauty, igniting that same childhood wonder. Who wouldn't be delighted to chase rainbows among cascading waterfalls? It's nature's way of reminding us to pause and appreciate the unexpected joys that lie just beyond the spray. Rainbows are nature's fleeting masterpieces, each one a colorful spectacle that dances in the sky, unique to the moment and the viewer's position. They remind us that some things are meant to be observed, not captured. Like a good joke, the best experiences are often ephemeral, leaving nothing more than a cherished memory when they disappear. So, next time you spot a rainbow, soak in the beauty because just like it won't last long. Speaking of transience, let's chat about waterfalls. These majestic cascades can turn treacherous without any warning, especially after heavy rainfall or melting snow. The same serene pool begging for a swim in summer can morph into a raging torrent in spring. What appears gentle can quickly become violent, with deceptive currents and hidden rocks lurking beneath the surface. Remember, what was once a water wonderland can swiftly become a perilous paradise if you don't respect nature's changing moods. The danger signs at popular falls are there for good reason, not mere paranoia. Each warning likely represents a heartbreaking story of someone who didn't heed the call of caution. By acknowledging these alerts, you're not just being safe. You're respecting nature's raw power and the valuable lessons learned by others. The waterfalls don't conspire against us. They flow by natural laws, indifferent to our well-being. Safety is not just recommended. It's a personal responsibility wrapped in respect. Let's flip the script and dive into thermal waterfalls, where the water is not just refreshing, but can sometimes give you a delightful warm hug. Unlike icy melts from snow, these gems of nature flow with hot water straight from the Earth's depths. Imagine bathing under a waterfall in Yellowstone or Iceland while cozying up to the warm water, surrounded by vibrant ecosystems that flourish in the heat. It's a therapeutic experience that blankets you in bliss. Year-round, not even winter can steal that joy. What's more, the ecosystems that sprout around these thermal wonders are full of life, like a vibrant party of heat-loving algae and bacteria showing off their colorful hues. From colorful vegetation on the warm side to cold-adapted plants on the cooler side, it's a biological buffet. Animals flock to these warm waters in chilly regions, making it a hotspot of biodiversity. It's like nature decided to throw a lavish warmth-themed gala. And who doesn't want an invite? The magic of thermal waterfalls extends beyond their beauty. They remind us of the Earth's fiery heart still crafting landscapes. People have long gathered near these mighty flows for meaningful conversations, enjoying the privacy provided by cascades that drown out outside chatter. Indigenous tribes recognized the power in these natural amphitheaters, where rival groups could meet on neutral ground. The audio backdrop of the falls became a sound cushion for vulnerable discussions, nobody eavesdropping here. In modern times, this tradition still thrives, as more groups embrace the magic of waterfalls for retreats and important meetings. After all, nature has a way of pulling us together, sparking thoughtful dialogue amid its majestic surroundings. So, whether you're being swept away by a rainbow or finding inspiration next to a waterfall, remember to soak up the experience. It's these moments that will linger in your heart long after they pass. Stay Standing at the foot of a grand waterfall is like being at nature's rock concert, with the loud thundering of water crashing down, creating an electrifying atmosphere. The ground vibrates beneath you, as if the earth is doing a little shimmy in sync with all that falling water. This isn't just beautiful scenery. It's a reminder that nature is not just a pretty face but a powerhouse, perpetually reshaping the landscape, all while giving visitors impactful experiences along the way. As you linger near the waterfall, you can actually feel the kinetic energy coursing through your feet. It's a physical sensation that's hard to forget, almost like you're being gently reminded of the incredible forces at work. With each thundering splash, millions of gallons of water strike rock, generating tiny earthquakes that have seismic effects miles away. If you thought roller coasters were thrilling, just wait until you embrace the raw power of Mother Nature. But nature doesn't just showcase its strength. It has a flair for the dramatic too. Depending on the conditions, waterfalls can reveal rare optical wonders. Ever heard of fog bows and glories? When the light hits the mist just right, you might witness a faint, ghostly arc or a personal rainbow encircling your shadow. It's like nature's little secret show that you stumbled upon, reminding you that the beauty of the world is layered, mysterious, and sometimes downright magical. It's the thrill of discovering these rare gems that makes a trip to a waterfall unforgettable. You might come for the grand view, but stay for the surreal moments that catch you by surprise. Those encounters with fog bows and glories ignite a spark of adventure within, urging you to pay attention and soak in every detail. It's not just about looking. It's about experiencing the hidden wonders around you that turn a simple outing into a treasure hunt of nature's best-kept secrets. But don't be fooled. The strength of waterfalls isn't just for show. During flood conditions, the downstream landscape bears the marks of relentless erosion. Trees lining the riverbanks often show the scars of past violence. Stripped bark and broken branches tell tales of high waters hurling logs and rocks like cannonballs. It's a ruthless game of survival. Only the toughest plants can endure the battering and emerge on the other side, well-equipped to resist nature's whims. The memories made at waterfalls go beyond just pretty pictures. It's about acknowledging the Earth's silent struggle and its resilient beauty. Standing there, you witness firsthand how these hydrological giants shape the environment, carving gorges and altering landscapes inch by inch. That jaw-dropping sight of cascading water is accompanied by an appreciation of the raw forces that work tirelessly to create the picturesque views we cherish today. Nature, it seems, doesn't just paint with watercolors. It sculpts with force. Every visit to a waterfall is a call to adventure, a nudge to delve deeper and discover what lies beyond the visible. So, next time you find yourself near these cascading wonders, take a moment. Feel that vibration travel through you. Seek out the elusive fog bows and glories. Marvel at how trees survive in this turbulent realm. It's a reminder that every outing into nature is an opportunity to witness the ongoing drama of the earth, where beauty meets strength, and the subtle winks of nature leave lasting impressions that make life just a little more enchanting. In the grand tapestry of nature, violence isn't always the villain. Take floods, for instance. At first glance, they may seem like chaos unleashed, but they actually play a vital role in our ecosystems. These surges of water scour the riverbanks, clearing out stagnation and reshaping the river channels. They deliver a generous buffet of nutrients from upstream and create stunning new habitats for fish, birds, and all sorts of critters, ensuring the circle of life keeps spinning. Now, waterfalls add a whole new twist to this saga. While humans might gasp at their power, these thundering giants are more than nature's drama queens. They're crucial for river health. Picture those waters cascading down with relentless intensity while undeniably chaotic. They provide necessary disturbances that keep the river systems thriving. Ingenious early aviation pioneers couldn't resist the allure of these falling waters, diving headfirst into study to understand their behavior and the science behind their majestic flow. Engineers, too, would often gaze upon waterfalls, seeking nature's unvarnished wisdom. When fluid dynamics entered the picture, waterfalls transformed into natural laboratories, flaunting their unique traits. The intriguing way water dances from a calm flow to a turbulent mess performing its own symphony of vortices, tossed around by gravity's whims, just begged for scrutiny. These observations laid the groundwork for aerodynamics, with early innovators borrowing lessons from waterfalls to push the boundaries of aviation. Even the Renaissance maestro Leonardo da Vinci got swept up in the waterfall excitement. His extensive sketches showcased his irresistible fascination with flow patterns and turbulence. An analyst of natural mechanics, he meticulously documented every splash and ripple, envisioning how fluid dynamics functioned in its native habitat. While he might never have invented a working plane, his insights paved the way for future inventors soaring through the skies. But let's not overlook the allure of the plunge pools, those inviting spots beneath waterfalls that can lead anyone astray. Surprising depths lurk beneath their seemingly tranquil surfaces. Just when you think you're in shallow water, one dip off the edge can plunge you into a depth of over 100 feet. These depths come from centuries of erosion, creating unique habitats that are thermal wonders, cooler in summer, warmer in winter, and a sanctuary for larger fish seeking refuge from both predators and drying rivers. Of course, for the adventurous diver, there's a twist in the tail currents, and underwater obstacles can make for a treacherous swim. What looks like a delightful dip could quickly turn into a lesson in humility. The cold surprise of the plunge pool can send shockwaves through a warm swimmer, and hidden rocks lie in wait. It's crucial to respect local knowledge and approach waterfall swimming with a cautious heart. Safety first, thrill seekers. And let's not forget the superheroes of the fish world, those resolute species that evolved to conquer waterfall barriers. Salmon steal the spotlight with their incredible leaps, flashy athleticism, and the sheer determination to reach their upstream spawning grounds. But they aren't the only ones in this muscular fish contest. Other clever adaptations have emerged, allowing fish to shimmy up wet rocks or time their ascent for the perfect flood. These evolutionary feats make sure that certain lucky fish can access precious resources upstream, far away from competing predators. Climbing fish are truly remarkable, showcasing evolution's knack for problem-solving through natural selection. Watching them tackle waterfalls is nothing short of exhilarating. These little acrobats demonstrate an extraordinary mix of determination, strength, and precision in their quest for upstream success. Yet, it's not just about their tenacity. We must protect their habitats and ensure that they can traverse the obstacles we often toss into their path. Dams, with their menacing concrete, can wreak havoc on fish populations that rely on upstream access for survival. Waterfalls, those majestic natural wonders, serve as a double-edged sword. While they present thrilling challenges for fish, human-created barriers can often overtake the natural thrills. Isn't it ironic? The die-hard fish have adapted to leap over mighty cascades, but a little dam can bring their aquatic adventures to a grinding halt. Nature's grandeur is at odds with our human penchant for meddling, and keeping these fish on the move is crucial for their conservation. Now, let's talk about climate. The air around waterfalls boasts a refreshing chill. You know that delightful feeling when you step into an air-conditioned room on a blistering day? Waterfalls create that magic. The cooling happens because of evaporative effects. As mist rises, it scoops heat from the surrounding air. We're talking temperature drops of 10 degrees Fahrenheit or more. Tourists flock to these natural cool spots in tropical regions, treating waterfalls as their personal respite from the heat. And it's not just us humans who appreciate this cool oasis. Local wildlife does too. Birds love to splash around in the refreshing mists, while mammals sidle up to drink in the hydrating glory. Even the insects adore these plush environments. Waterfalls essentially become social hotspots for animals looking to chill in the heat of the day. Just picture a wild summertime party right by the water. There's a theatrical element to the way rivers abandon their tranquil demeanor to plunge into the abyss. For miles, they meander serenely. Then, in a dramatic twist, they leap into the air. Watching this transformation is breathtaking. It's like witnessing nature's own magic trick. Water morphs in an instant, neither fully liquid nor completely vapor, existing in this intriguing transition phase that challenges our perception of the familiar river flow. When the water crashes into the pool below and froths wildly, It's a chaotic yet peaceful return to its river form. It's a moving spectacle and articulation of nature's cycle. Waterfalls encapsulate a momentary break, a delightful pause in an otherwise unending journey to the sea. We don't just remember them, we revere them, attaching significance to each unique cascade and often making them destinations for pilgrimage. Some waterfalls have been flowing for millions of years, witnessing the world's changes long before humans graced the scene. While they shift and morph over time, their essence remains unchanged. The water continues to cascade downwards. Standing in front of such a waterfall, one can't help but feel the weight of deep time. This water has been journeying long before our species even existed, preceding both ice ages and mountain formations, creating a humbling contrast to our fleeting existence. The permanence of waterfalls reminds us that we are but temporary flickers in the grand tapestry of life. The waterfall exuberantly tumbles, seemingly untouched by human antics unfolding nearby. It's a spectacle as ancient as time itself, yet like all things, it's vulnerable to the relentless forces of erosion. Imagine that, a colossal waterfall, thousands of years in existence, eventually succumbing to natural wear and tear. This timeless truth brings a grin and a shiver alike. Everything is temporary, including us. Relishing each moment is key, especially while standing before such breathtaking beauty, letting its mist kiss our worries away. The magic of waterfalls extends far beyond their immediate realm. The mist disperses, caressing gardens that might be hundreds of feet away. It's like nature's own irrigation system, enabling thirsty plants and gardeners to thrive without squandering water resources. In dry, arid areas, this added moisture can be the deciding factor between a vibrant garden and barren earth. Let's not forget, even in wetter regions, the mist fosters lush growth, nature's benevolent hand guiding us toward lushness, as if Mother Earth herself is smiling down on us. Think of the crafty gardeners from the past. They had it figured out, positioning their beloved gardens to soak in waterfall mist like kids at a water park. Some cultures even took it a step further, engineering intricate systems to channel that invigorating spray precisely where it was needed most. The result? Flourishing gardens that thrived with minimal fuss, creating havens of beauty richly entangled with their watery benefactor. It's a tale of cooperation between humans and nature that deserves a standing ovation. And let's talk about wildlife. Areas blessed by waterfall mist become nature's buffet, buzzing with life. Berry bushes explode with juiciness. Young trees grow like they've had a growth spurt, and flowers burst into bloom, proudly waving at pollinators. This delightful waterfall influence creates concentric circles of growth, each ripple extending further into the landscape. Who knew a rush of water could be such a generous benefactor? It's like a big family reunion where everyone, plants, animals, and humans alike, gets to thrive. Now, let's dive into a richer metaphorical journey. Poets have often likened waterfalls to the flow of time itself, echoing our emotional ups and downs. The way water tumbles and rushes mirrors the chaotic yet inevitable journey of life. The mesmerizing sound can drown out the cacophony of the world around us, embodying those overwhelming feelings that we often grapple with. Just like water forging its way toward the sea, we too are guided on a trajectory toward our destinations, weaving through life's ups and downs. What's more fascinating is how these comparisons have permeated through ages and cultures, striking a universal chord. Waterfalls, it seems, have an uncanny ability to serve as more than just visual wonders. They morph into symbols, deeply understood by humanity as conveyors of profound significance. They beckon us, not merely with their aesthetic grandeur and soothing sounds, but with a hint of the deeper truths that resonate within our souls. It's as if each cascade whispers secrets about existence that words can never fully capture. Now, picture the scenes after a heavy downpour. Suddenly, mountains are transformed into breathtaking galleries of waterfalls. Every flat surface morphs into a gushing delight as water cascades down, creating a delightful symphony of sound. It's like nature hitting the refresh button. Dry cliffs become alive with movement as streams erupt, turning tranquil landscapes into wild, roaring torrents. One moment you're strolling through a familiar spot, and moments later, you're faced with a whole new adventure. The mountains, once quiet, now sing a joyful tune that beckons exploration. In the majestic realm of the mountains, transformation unfolds with every storm, captivating both locals and first-timers alike. Just as the rain quits its relentless downpour, the glorious waterfalls that once cascaded down the rock faces start to retreat, as if a magician had waved a wand. The larger waterfalls, nurtured by ample resources, stubbornly hang around, while the tiniest trickles bid farewell in mere minutes, leaving behind only wet stones and an occasional stray twig, eagerly awaiting their next watery encore. Waterfalls have danced through the gardens of ancient civilizations, capturing the hearts of cultures that mastered the art of water management. From the lush Persian gardens to the serene Japanese temple grounds, from the splendid Moorish palaces in Spain to the imperial gardens of China, water cascades served as pivotal features in the landscape. Sometimes just a stroke of nature's hand. Other times human ingenuity fashioned these splendid waterfalls, revealing the beauty and symphony of flowing water while creating serene spaces to escape life's chaos. The charm of these garden waterfalls went beyond aesthetics. They brought cool breezes to sizzling summer air while drowning out the noise of bustling life, acting as guardians of tranquility. Each waterfall signified wealth, showcasing a culture's technical prowess, since maintaining a flowing waterfall wasn't merely a matter of plumbing. It required finesse and cooperation with nature herself. They also offered leisurely moments of contemplation, spaces where guests could ponder life's mysteries while watching the eternal dance of water. Fast forward to today, and modern landscape designers are still enchanted by this age-old tradition. Water features have found their way into gardens around the globe, ranging from delicate fountains to grand waterfall installations. While they can't rival the monumental wonder of nature's giants, these creations evoke similar responses, with the soothing sounds and mesmerizing movements of water imbuing gardens with a deeper, more dynamic atmosphere. During winter, some of these waterfalls develop a frosty personality characterized by freeze-thaw cycles that showcase nature's artistic flair. In areas where temperatures fluctuate, waterfalls shimmy between liquid and ice, producing majestic ice formations that shift with every seasonal dance. The layers and textures that form resemble geological strata, each cycle building intricately, while fragile icicles dangle like an iridescent chandelier. It's a marvel of variation, born from nature's whims, a gallery no artist could replicate. For ice climbers, this frosty tapestry presents exhilarating yet daunting challenges. The changes in the ice quality due to fluctuating temperatures keep them on their toes, as what once was solid could become perilous in a matter of hours. Climbers must navigate these dynamic structures with the utmost respect and caution, as the beauty of winter's creations can quickly morph into a treacherous playground for the unprepared. Meanwhile, thrill seekers push the boundaries when it comes to riding waterfalls, yet attempting such daring feats is nothing short of extreme. Although most of us are wise enough to stay clear, some athletes paddle right over the edge with reckless abandon. Notably, Alexander Falls in Canada holds the prestigious title for the tallest drop, successfully kayaked 109 feet of gargantuan thrill. Surviving such a plunge doesn't come without significant risks. However, as the forces at play can have harrowing consequences, even for seasoned pros. So, while history tells tales of waterfall adventurers and their breathtaking descents, their stories serve as cautionary reminders of the adventure's peril. These spirited athletes embody both skill and preparation. As they harness the river's wild nature and conquer its daunting heights, they become living testaments to the delicate dance between thrill and risk that water brings to the world. Many folks think it's a bit wild to challenge a waterfall head-on. After all, the waterfall isn't interested in your goals. It just goes about its business, gushing away while you stand there, heart racing. Most of us sensibly prefer to enjoy these majestic beasts from a comfy, safe distance. Trust me, it's not a good idea to get too close. Those smooth rocks aren't just innocent decorations. They can transform into missile launchers when the water gets ramped up. When floods roll in, waterfalls morph into nature's ultimate rock movers. What was once a smooth cascade becomes a frenzied torrent, hurling boulders like they're pebbles. Just toss in a mile-high water flow, and all bets are off. Rivers, swollen with weighty water, surge over cliffs, sending tons of rock tumbling, crashing into whatever lies below. It's a drama of physics that's both simple and jaw-dropping, a reminder that momentum is a force to reckon with. The aftermath of these aquatic rampages? Well, we end up with boulder fields at the base of falls, each rock a testament to nature's fury during high water events. These flash floods? They may only show up every 100 years, but boy, do they leave a mark. Waterfalls become sculptors of their surroundings, deepening plunge pools and undercutting gorge sides over time. It's a slow, artistic dance of erosion and change, a sober reminder that rare events can shape entire landscapes. Now, let's shift gears and talk about something way less intense: meditation. Have you ever sunk into a meditative state while listening to the gurgling sounds of a waterfall? Many cultures have harnessed this calming backdrop, using the gentle roar of falling water to elevate their spiritual practices. In Japan, monks cool off their meditations beneath chilling cascades. Other traditions visualize waterfalls to symbolize cleansing and continuous flow, tapping into nature's rhythm for that extra serene vibe. So, what makes waterfall sounds a meditation powerhouse? It's a blend of physics and psychology that creates a soothing ambience. The acoustic qualities generate white noise like a secret blanket that mutes the chaos around you. The seamless repeat of flowing water avoids becoming a distraction in itself. Psychologically, those earthy vibes invoke feelings of cleanliness and tranquil continuity, perfect for one's mental Zen quest. On top of all that wisdom, waterfalls may actually enhance the taste of your wine. Some winemakers even boast that the spray from waterfalls adds a unique flair to grape flavors through deposited minerals and dreamy humidity. Whether it's science or just buzzwords is up for debate, but Hawaii farmers swear by the magic. Taro patches drenched in waterfall mist reportedly yield scrumptiously flavorful crops. Better hydration means better produce. After all, believe it or not, the age-old knowledge surrounding agricultural benefits from nearby falls persists, thanks to the results it delivers. While modern science zeroes in on measurable data like minerals and pH levels, traditional wisdom holds its ground. Farmers know what they taste, and guess what? Waterfalls are a boon, whether for the crops they water or the serenity they bring. So, grab that chilled bottle of waterfall-inspired vino and let the whispers of the water guide your next meditation session. There's magic in that flow. Traditional farmers have a keen eye for the intricate web of interactions in their land that modern science sometimes overlooks. Take waterfalls, for instance. These natural wonders influence the microclimate, the soil biology, and possibly even subtle environmental factors that haven't crossed the radar of scientific inquiry just yet. The crops grown near these cascading beauties thrive from their proximity, reminding us how nature has a hand in our meals, tickling our taste buds. Waterfalls are not just about the scenic beauty, they're masters of sound too. The geography around a waterfall, with its gorges and amphitheaters, plays a fantastic role in creating unique acoustic experiences. Sound waves bounce and dance around, leading to those magical spots where the waterfall thunders to life, while others are oddly hushed. It's like nature's own musical concert, with rock walls serving as the perfect backup singers. Ancient peoples celebrated these acoustics, and even today, you can feel the vibrancy of sound washing over you if you stand in just the right spot. Once immersed in the symphony of a waterfall, you'll understand why acoustic engineers often study these sites. Natural sound propagation here is like a free masterclass in acoustics. These interactions of flowing water with stone teach us much, proving that Mother Nature knows a thing or two about sound design. Nature's accidental acousticians turn ordinary sights into spectacular soundscapes, showing us the beauty of listening carefully to the world around us. Waterfalls have a delightful knack for creating rainbows too. Depending on factors like sunlight angle and the amount of mist, they can produce stunning rainbow displays that even the most jaded tourist can't help but gawk at. Iconic spots like Victoria Falls and Yosemite Falls regularly serve up these colorful arcs, practically ensuring a rainbow on balmy, sunny days. Tour companies practically double as rainbow tour guides, sharing insider tips on where to catch the most breathtaking views of these gorgeous natural spectacles. What's remarkable is that even when you know rainbows are solidly guaranteed, they never lose their charm. Each time you encounter one, it's a little piece of magic that captivates the soul. With every glance, fresh colors and variations unfold, dancing in front of your eyes like a magical light show. Those enchanting double rainbows with flipped colors, they serve as a reminder that familiarity can deepen appreciation. Who knew that predictability could add to wonder instead of diminishing it? Then there's the enchanting phenomenon of travertine formations, created as waterfalls flow through limestone areas. Water naturally picks up minerals from the rock, but when it cascades down, carbon dioxide escapes, prompting calcium carbonate to deposit. This intricate dance leads to the formation of breathtaking terraces and curtains of stone, particularly visible in places like Havasu Falls in Arizona. Here, the cream stone forms a striking contrast against rich blue waters, making you feel as if you've stumbled into a mesmerizing dreamland. These natural wonders may take centuries to grow, with even just a few inches adding to their majestic presence over time. However fragile they might be, humans unwittingly threaten their beauty. Altering the water chemistry or trampling upon these delicate formations can quickly doom what took millennia to create. So, let's admire these stunning structures while, please, leaving them undisturbed, ensuring that future generations can marvel at their incredible splendor. Conserving travertine waterfalls goes beyond merely safeguarding the falls themselves. It requires a holistic approach that protects the entire watershed. This delicate ecosystem needs to ensure proper water chemistry for the continuous formation of these stunning natural features. The interaction of water and rock has a poetic rhythm, crafting beauty over millennia. It's like watching nature perform a slow, mesmerizing dance that highlights the symbiotic relationship between two powerful forces. But it's not just about looking at these breathtaking falls. The health benefits of being nearby are a delightful bonus. Studies reveal that spending time around waterfalls can lower blood pressure and diminish stress, proving what many have intuitively known. Imagine being surrounded by cascades of water, gently tumbling down and feeling your heart rate drop as if it's in tune with the melodies of nature, providing a refreshing reprieve from the chaos of daily life. Several factors contribute to these health benefits. Let's not overlook the role of those negative ions floating around. The soothing sounds of the waterfall create a white noise effect, lulling your mind into relaxation. Meanwhile, the stunning scenery demands your attention without overwhelming you, giving your brain a much-needed break. The refreshing atmosphere invigorates, and on top of all that, waterfalls invite us to press pause, allowing us to simply exist in that joyful moment. What's especially fantastic is that the therapy provided by waterfalls is available to everyone. No prescriptions or medical procedures are necessary. If you seek harmony and healing, just head to a waterfall. It's an age-old remedy that predated the very concept of therapy. Standing there, listening to the cascading water, can do wonders for your mental state. In this sometimes overcomplicated world, falls offer effortless rejuvenation with no strings attached. In deserts, waterfalls assume a role of paramount importance. Especially in these arid landscapes, they become precious lifelines for both wildlife and humans. While sparse browns and tans dominate the surroundings, a waterfall infuses life with vibrant greenery, calling to the creatures that inhabit these dry regions. It serves as a gathering place for wildlife and a necessary resource for human communities, making it vital in areas where water is a scarcity. Desert waterfalls are truly remarkable, like luxurious oases in an otherwise stark environment. The presence of flowing water after the stillness of the desert is almost startling, a reminder of resilience and sustenance. However, protecting these precious falls is critical. Should climate change or upstream use cause them to dry up, the ecological and human communities that rely on them would face dire consequences. They emphasize the universal truth: water is an indispensable treasure. Fascinatingly, the very shape and angle of a waterfall's lip can drastically alter its appearance. A sharp lip allows water to plunge straight down, creating a dramatic effect, while a gradual slope produces a more serene slide. Erosion continues to sculpt these falls over time, morphing their appearance and flow. Each waterfall is a living artist, constantly evolving as water shapes rock, a testament to the artistry of nature, and it will continue to redefine itself for centuries to come. Photographers and artists know that when it comes to waterfalls, every little detail counts. The shape of the falls plays a pivotal role in how light dances with the cascading water, sometimes producing rainbows or cool mists. Meanwhile, scientists monitor lip erosion rates, offering insight into rock hardness and water volumes. For casual onlookers, it all boils down to sheer beauty. Each waterfall brings a unique personality, with the water's departure from the edge giving it a flair that sets it apart from its neighbors. Waterfalls aren't just pretty displays. They often sit at the crossroads of history. Imagine significant treaties signed next to these rushing waters or fierce battles fought in their midst. Nature and history tango at these sites where human drama unfolds. Moments like these have woven themselves into the fabric of waterfall lore, where geological majesty meets human storytelling. North America's explorers and fur traders especially relied on these magnificent landmarks as logistical waypoints, marking their journeys amid the staggering landscapes. In different parts of the world, waterfalls serve as boundaries separating territories or as gathering spots for important diplomatic meetings. They often find a sacred role in specific religious traditions, marking sites for ceremonies like baptisms. This adds more depth to waterfalls, turning mere geographical features into rich, layered experiences. The more we learn about their histories, the more we appreciate them. These falls have been witness to humanity's most significant moments, their waters unchanged yet ever flowing through the currents of time. The character of a waterfall is shaped not just by its physical contours, but also by its flowing water. Depending on the flow rate, these magnificent cascades can morph from solid, curtain-like structures into delicate strands when the volume is low. Obstacles like rocks and ledges can split the flow or give rise to fascinating braided patterns. Throw in some wind, and you might just witness the falls twisting into mesmerizing spiral shapes. You're never looking at the same waterfall twice. Its dynamic nature keeps drawing you back for more. Watching a waterfall evolve throughout the day or season will take you on a delightful roller coaster of moods. The tranquil morning stream transforms into an afternoon powerhouse, or, with spring's bountiful rain, what was once a mere trickle erupts into a thundering cascade. Each encounter offers a rich tapestry of experiences, reminding you that the sights you once beheld may be quite different on your next visit. This blend of the familiar and the surprise keeps waterfall enthusiasts coming back again and again. Yet, amidst the magnificence of these natural wonders, they are also vital ecosystems. Certain species have adapted so specifically to waterfall habitats that they can thrive nowhere else. Mosses cling only to the mist-laden stones, while salamanders enjoy a breeding paradise among the damp rocks. Some birds even nest on cliffs hidden behind the cascading water, safe from prying eyes. These waterfall specialists, while thriving, face the constant threat of extinction if their environments experience disruptions like drying water or damming. Conservationists raise alarms over the fragility of these specialized species. The loss of a single waterfall could wipe out creatures found nowhere else on our planet. This signals that waterfalls do more than offer unforgettable sights. They are essential lifelines for unique biodiversity that could vanish if left unprotected. So, as you gaze in awe at these gorgeous cascades, remember they are not just breathtaking. They are nature's sanctuaries, supporting spectacular scenery while sheltering irreplaceable ecosystems. As we wrap up our waterfall adventure, it's clear these enchanting natural wonders are teeming with life. Imagine the little salamander clinging to moisture-laden rocks, its existence a testament to creativity in nature. The moss conquering rocky surfaces and the feathery bird making its nest behind the cascading water all contribute to an ecosystem brimming with vibrancy. Waterfalls are not mere scenic views. They're thriving communities that deserve our protection and admiration. Picture the majestic scenes we've explored together, from steep drops plunging almost a kilometer through thin air to gentle streams trickling over smooth, mossy stones. We felt the earth shake beneath thunderous cascades and listened to the whispers of soft drizzles cascading down. Our journey has traversed a spectrum of landscapes through misty rainbows and warm sunshine, where the legacy of these waterfalls shapes life through the ages. Waterfalls have been captivating humanity since forever. They offer a haven of serenity that echoes in our hearts, their beauty often illustrated in art and revered in multiple spiritual traditions. With each drop that falls from towering heights, they remind us of nature's remarkable simplicity and complexity. The slow, patient erosion of stone under the relentless flow of water teaches us about the power of persistence, qualities we often overlook in our hustle. As we soak in this essence, envision yourself seated beside a waterfall, enveloped in its cool mist. Allow the sonorous rush of the water to blanket your worries, washing them away like mere morning dew beneath the sun's caress. Here, every drop joins countless others in a timeless ballet. Feel the innate tranquility that suffuses your being, a reminder that we are part of a grander, more eternal narrative. Remember, the waterfall will continue to flow, regardless of whether we witness it or drift off into the realm of dreams. It has persisted through countless nights, embodying an unwavering presence amid the shifting tides of our concerns. In this harmony, let your anxieties dissolve, submerged in the gentle spray and resonating sounds that echo nature's gentle wisdom, a balm for your troubled mind. Life dances in cyclical rhythms. Water morphs into clouds, rains down to rivers, tumbles down as waterfalls, and eventually flows to the ocean. This continuity connects us all. You are woven into this tapestry of water, a fragment of its seamless journey from mountain height to ocean depth, breathing in air filled with remnants of ancient seas. Embrace it, and let this connection guide you to solace in your slumber. So, release your hold on wakefulness and let the sound of falling water wash over your thoughts, creating a sanctuary in your mind. Breathe in sync with the rhythms of the cascade, sinking effortlessly into peaceful sleep. The waterfall will unwaveringly persist, waiting to greet you when you awaken. All is as it should.